back to the channel. My name is Carmen.
I'm Phoebe.
And I'm Cassie.
Today we're doing a video on the brands that hold their value and the brands that don't. If you're interested in knowing what's on our list, then please keep watching.
So the brands that we think hold value the best are Chanel, LV and Hermes. So these bags are often very highly sought after. They often have lots of price increases, especially their classic pieces. They're always in high demand.
And they're also really hard to get. Like most of the time you have to either go on a wait list or you have to go in every day to see if the bag's there. Like they're very limited, which is why they're so hard to get.
And often in brands like Chanel, if you want a certain like colour combination, or if you're really specific with what you want, that's also another thing depending on like availability in your country as well. So there's a lot of different factors.
And because these brands increase in price very frequently throughout the year, even if you purchased it maybe a year or two ago, you would probably still be able to sell it for around the same price that you purchased it for.
Or you can even make money off it.
Exactly, you could even make money off it if it's something that you can't really find in store, or it was a seasonal piece from Chanel that they no longer stock.
And I think most of the bags in our collection anyway are pretty much the classic timeless pieces. Like we don't really go for seasonal pieces or those, you know, those trendy just seasonal bags. We tend to go for just classic pieces, and those pieces are the ones that tend to hold its value.
And also on that note, like if you purchase brands like YSL, Prada,
Chloe,
Dior, I feel like those brands are the ones that don't often retain their value. They potentially are more so, in my opinion, like on the trendier side.
Some of the brands are quite classic, like for example the Dior, Lady Dior has been around for so long, but for some reason, I'm not sure why though, it just doesn't retain its value. They're really expensive, like around $5,000, $6,000, but when you try and sell it, I see it for $3,000, $2,000 on the pre-loved market, so maybe it's just not as sought after. Chloe as well definitely is something that I think we've touched on this before as well. It is quite a trendy brand, so they release a lot of new styles that kind of tends to be very popular. Heaps of people buy it. You see it everywhere, but then after a couple of months it just kind of goes out of style, and when you try and sell them, then it's really hard to sell.
Gucci as well, I guess. Like Gucci,
I feel like certain Gucci items.
Some, like I think more of their classic pieces may retain its value, but you can't actually sell it for more like you can with like LV and Chanel.
They do price increases too, but not as often, and also their price increases aren't as
dramatic.
Jump.
So we find the brands that are available at like the chain stores like Selfridges, Nordstrom, and even available on different websites like Farfetch. We find that they don't really hold their value as much as like Chanel, Hermes and LV. You can purchase like Saint Laurent or Gucci bags from those websites, and I think that's maybe a reason why they don't hold their value as well as
because
other
you can
ones.
get them anywhere.
Because they're more accessible.
Like you can get promo codes to discount those items.
Yeah. Whereas you can't get a discounted Chanel bag, like a brand new one, or a Hermes bag or an LV bag brand new. Like you can only buy it from the actual store.
So pretty much all of the pieces that we have in our collection that do retain its value come from these brands like Chanel and Louis Vuitton. Love to own a Hermes one day, but can't afford it right now. But let us know in the comments if you have different ideas on the brands that you think hold their value, and we hope you've been enjoying the frequency of our uploads. If you'd like to see more from us, then we'll see you next time.